Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool. I'm in the town centre here. It's March 10th on a Friday, and it's around about 7 o'clock. It's not that late, and what I thought I'd do in this video is, I'd not done it for a while actually. I thought I'd take you around the town centre. We'll see what's open in Blackpool and some alternative venues for you as well, like strip clubs. We've got a couple of lap dancing clubs here in Blackpool. We've also got some massage parlours as well. I won't be looking at those in this video, but there are some massage parlours stroke saunas for those of you that want a little bit of that and maybe a bit extra as well. So if you are interested in a bit of the old massage, you might want to check out my videos on Blackpool's Red Light District. I did those a fair while ago. Yeah, there's plenty of that kind of thing here around the Cookson Street areas where you want to look. I might put a link in the description to one of the venues, and we're just here on Queen Street at the moment. This is where I'm going to start off, Queen Street. We're outside Soul Suite. This is a very popular venue, a very popular music venue here in Blackpool. If you like your music, your soul music, that's where you'll get it, right there in Soul Suite. And they've got a fast food place next door called Flames there, yeah, so you can get something to eat as well. Not everywhere is going to be open tonight. Let's go and have a little look here. We've got Kebab King here, that's not open. There's a place on the corner that's just shut actually there, Dusk. That's not open anymore, that one, yeah. But just up here we've got this place here called Feastabout, look. But I suspect that they got that name from next door. What do you think? Walkabout, of course. A very popular pub here in Blackpool. So this is Queen Street. It's very quiet at the moment. It's only 7 o'clock, like it's just after 7 o'clock on a Friday, and we're out of season of course, but just want to give you an idea of what's open this time of year. Just over here we've got Bar 19. This is Bar 19. It's banging in here at times. Bar 19, yeah, that's a good place, yeah. Absolutely rocking in there. And this is a good place as well, Sherlock's. If you're not liking to all the banging music and you want something a little bit, maybe a little bit classier maybe, we've got Sherlock's here. It's fairly near. I think it only opened last year. So there you go, that Sherlock's looks very fancy actually. And just across the road from Sherlock's is the Slug and Lettuce there, the Slug and Lettuce. So if you're not so much into the banging music of Bar 19 and Walkabout, you can always try those venues there. Anyway, we're going to head into the town centre. We're going to go down this alley just up here. It's called the Strand, and we'll see what else we can find, shall we? There's a strip club just down here. I don't think it's open at the moment, but it's one of 2 strip clubs that's currently operating in Blackpool. Yeah, so we've got another fast food place there, Tasty, and it's just the other side. It's this little doorway here next to this food bar. That doorway there, Sinless, that's a lap dancing club there. It's one of 2 in Blackpool, and this place here is called Food Bars, like a Caribbean style pub there. It looks quite fancy actually, yeah. So there you go, that's what we've got down here. And the thing about the strip clubs stroke lap dancing bars is that I think the days might be numbered here in Blackpool. We're just going past Pot World, so I thought I'd tell you about them in this video just in case you wanted to visit one of them. Get down there this year because you never know, the council are not keen on them at all, and I don't think the council want to renew the licences when they're up. This is the Counting House, very popular venue. Used to be a bank, of course. It's on the corner here, and we're now into Talbot Square. There you go, there's a look at the Counting House. They're playing music there, so I don't want that music to flag up on my video. Just over the road there, we've got the North Pier there. I'm on the tram tracks now. These tram tracks are supposed to take the trams up to the new station next to the train station, but it's been a long time coming. That they're not working just yet. Just over here, that's the old Clifton Hotel there. I'm showing you around Talbot Square. Let's have a little look up here. We'll go up Talbot Road. We've got the Trilogy nightclub here. This used to be, it used to be Rumours. This here, it used to be Rumours. And before Rumours, I believe, it was Jenks. I'm not sure if I ever went in there, but I believe this, it used to be Rumours, and it was very, very popular as Rumours. And before that, it was Jenks. So there you go, that's the Trilogy nightclub. Some cars just gone down there, and you're not really allowed to drive down there. And that was a bit weird. Just over there is where Yates's Wine Lodge used to be. That building there is now the Premier Inn, and it's got a restaurant on the bottom there. This is a good place here, by the way, next to the Trilogy. I'll just show you there. So there's the Trilogy. That's the Trilogy there, yeah. And just next to that is this place called the Little Black Pug, and it's pretty good. It's like an old Sunday school, and they've got like pews, old seating that you can sit on. It's really, really fancy. If you come to Blackpool and you want something a little bit different, you might want to go in there, the Little Black Pug. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to head up, going to carry on up Talbot Road, and let's see what we can see up here, shall we? Right, okay, so I've come up to the corner now with Aberdeen Street. This pub here is called The Station. Yeah, that's a pretty popular pub there, The Station. In fact, has that changed its name? I think this has changed its name, you know. Has it changed its name recently? I'm sure that was called something else recently, but anyway, it's called The Station now. And just over down here, if you like live music, there's a pub down here called the Galleon Bar. Look at this here, the Galleon Bar. Yeah, yeah. That's the Galleon Bar there. Yeah, live music. In fact, if you can play music, you might be able to go in there and play yourself, because they've got a stage, and you could be the star at the Galleon Bar. Yeah, so that was the Galleon Bar on Abingdon Street down that way. I tell you what, it's getting really busy now with traffic. Look at all this here. I'm going to carry on now up Talbot Road. Tell you what, there's a lot of buses. There's a pub over there called the Victoria. That's a popular pub. There's a lot of banging music in there when that gets busy. So that's one you might want to add to a pub crawl. The Victoria here on Talbot Road. And they've also got quite a few restaurants as well. They've got an Indian one here called Al. Is it Al Amin? There you go. Very handy. Okay, here we go. We're coming up to the corner now. We've got a place here called Garland's. Garland's, yeah. Entertainment, variety. There you go, drag, all that sort of thing. And this is Mark Kelly as well. It doesn't need any introduction, does it? Mark Kelly's, come on now. This is Mark Kelly's, folks. Mark Kelly's North. They've got 3. I think they've got 3. Is it 3 altogether? 3 Mark Kelly's. There you go. There's always action outside Mark Kelly's here in Blackpool. I always get some quite colourful characters outside Mark Kelly's. There's always a lot going on. This is the other entrance here. They actually put up these, you know, this railings. So, you know all this railing here? They put this up to stop the homeless people going in there and drinking. You see, all that there was open. Yeah. And they had to put in those railings to keep out the alkies and the homeless people, yeah. So I'm now on Dixon Road, and there's a place here called King Kebab. There's loads of places where you never stop for anything to eat in Blackpool, are you? There you are. They're so bright, these places as well, aren't they? King Kebab there. Bargain beer. Look at all this booze, folks. Whoa. Look at that. I'll tell you what, they've got a good customer base around here. for all this stuff, I can tell you. Yeah, so that's bargain booze. So we're on Dixon Road now, and just over there, that massive building over there, I've included it a few times, it's called Funny Girls. Okay, so this is actually the Pride Village here in Blackpool. So we're on Dixon Road now, and the stretch from, say, Mark Kelly's, we've got Mark Kelly's there, all the way this way is known as the Pride Village, because we've got quite a lot of gay venues, including Funny Girls, which we pointed out before. It's like the biggest of all the gay venues. Just up this road here, this is Queen Street, this is the other end of Queen Street, this is the top end, and we've got a place here called Chaos, we've got the Flying Handbag, and we've also got the Flamingo, all gay venues here in the Blackpool. So this is the Pride Village, and just over here we've got a lot of building going on. This is where they're actually building the new tram station, yeah, right in here. Still a bit of work to do yet though. Anyway, let's carry on. Hey, I tell you what, it's only about 7:30, but it's getting a bit rowdy around here, you know. Anyway, I'll just recap for you. We're looking towards Mark Kelly's there. That's where I was before, parking beer on the corner. This is Dixon Road, of course. I mentioned it before. And we'll just walk this way. There's a new place here. It's called The Catch. Traditional fish and chips. Look at that. This is a brand new chippy, folks. I've never seen this before. So I might need to go in there and try it out. It's called The Catch. There you go. On Dixon Road. You saw it here first. And I'll just show you over the road. There's a place over there called, a shop called Smoking Goes. There's a bar called Pinky's. Yeah, that's fairly new. We've also got a takeaway called Mario's. Now Mario's has a bit of a grim history, because the previous takeaway there was called Funny Boys, which is a bit of a take on Funny Girls, and it was connected with the disappearance of Charlene Downs. Funny Boys. It's now Mario's. Yeah. Yeah, look at all these people here. Wow. Look at all these people going into Funny Girls. There you go, folks. Right, okay, so I've come back down the road again now, and we're now looking down Dixon Road where we just were. This is Mark Kelly's on the corner here, and I wanted to give you an idea where the massage parlours are. There's the saunas, that sort of thing. If you're into that sort of thing, the council don't seem to have a problem with saunas and massage parlours, but they do seem to have a problem with strip clubs. Now, if you come down this way, Topping Street, you carry on this way, and what you want to do is you want to come up here. There's quite a few clubs as well, on pubs, should I say, on Topping Street, and restaurants. We'll have a look at those in just a second. But if you want to find where the saunas and the massage parlours are, they are. They're up this road here, and what you do is you come up here and you turn right onto Cookson Street. And if you go along Cookson Street to the right there, that's where you'll find them, just over there. But I'm not going to go there in this video. We'll head down Topping Street, shall we? We'll check out some places here. We've got the Washington, very popular. That's the Washington there. Been in there a few times myself. We've also got the Yorkshire Fisheries. The Yorkshire Fisheries, it's said to be the best chippy in Blackpool, and it's right here on Topping Street. Topping Street is quite fancy. It's all been done out. They've had the paving redone. They had the road pedestrianised. There's a restaurant here called Mama's restaurant. It's Italian, and I think it's under new management. It's not the same management that it used to be when it first opened, but it was always a very, very popular restaurant. So we're now going down Topping Street, and there's a couple of pubs just up here. And one of them is Churchill's. It's really old-fashioned in there, you know. Yeah, really, really old-fashioned. And just the other side of Churchill's is that one there, which is Champ's Sports Bar. So there you go, that was a little look at Topping Street. I'm going to head down the alley now. It's like an alley. And there's actually a pub down here which has all been sort of redone. See this one on the right here, doesn't it look really fancy? Look at that, the tiling. Isn't it amazing? And it's supposed to be called the Charleston, and it's supposed to be opening, but I'm not sure if it's going to be, you know. I think there's been a bit of a problem with it, you know. I think the council have kicked off about this, not too sure, but there you go. That's supposed to be a new pub called the Charleston. It looks really nice, doesn't it? But I don't think it's going to be opening anytime soon. But we are now in Cedar Square. This is Cedar Square. Oh look, trees. There's trees here in Blackpool. Yes, we do have trees. Another Italian there called Caesar's. Look at that. That's fancy, isn't it? There you go. We're not stuck for takeaways and restaurants in Blackpool, but we're now heading into St John's Square. This is St John's Square now down here. Got the Winter Gardens. That's the Winter Gardens all the way over there. We're going to take a look down this road here now. So this is St John's Square. It's only meant for buses and taxis coming down here. It used to be all gardens, this, by the way. I remember when it was gardens and lawns, and Blackpool Council liked to cover up all the gardens and just stick a lot of concrete on them. So nice view of the tower there. That's the Vintro Lounge over there, very, very popular. The Vintro Lounge. I'm actually going to take a right turn here and we'll go down this street here called Burley Street. And we're going to head towards Market Street, which is another very, very busy part of Blackpool with pubs and clubs. West Coast Rock Cafe on the corner, very popular. That's a very popular venue, a bit noisy though. Just over here we've got the co-op. Someone lying outside. The homeless person lying outside the co-op. There's supposed to be a recovery for homeless people. There's a big red bus that goes around that picks the homeless people up if they want picking up. So there's plenty of services for them if they need it. So we're heading down Burnley Street now, and this is a fancy thing that was built, kind of like a Las Vegas style light show with music and projections. It's really good when it gets going, but it didn't really have the effect that the council wanted it to. I think they wanted a cafe culture down here, and it hasn't really worked. We've got quite a few empty shops, as you can see. This one here called Toyland, empty. Yeah, there's quite a lot of empty shops down here, which is a bit of a shame, really. It hasn't really worked for Burley Street like they wanted it to. But you never know. There's time yet. So we carry on. We're heading down towards Market Street. And I can hear music. There's a new bar there. Look at that. Is it the Reveille Bar? Is it the Reveille? That's a new place, that, you know. I've never seen that before. There you go. The Reveille Bar. Here on Burley Street, it's looking up. And now we've got the Rose and Crown. It's actually a very quiet pub, the Rose and Crown. They don't play banging music in there. But anyway, we're coming down now to Market Street. We're just crossing over Corporation Street. This is where the buses stop. There's a restaurant there called Bank, which is very, very popular. I can vouch for Bank. It's right there. If you're coming to Blackpool and you want a quality restaurant, you can't go wrong with Bank. The police car here. The police do have a presence in the town. The police station moved to out of town, but now the police tend to go around in the big riot vans, you know. If there's any kicking off, that's what they do. They just steam around in these big riot vans. But this is Market Street. We're now on Market Street. We're looking towards the back of Yates's. That's Yates's over there. Back of Yates's. In fact, I need to show you the front, because at the front of Yates's is another lap dancing club. That's the Weatherspoons there, the Leighton Rakes. Looking down Market Street now, Brannigan's. We've got Revolution up there as well. Revolution there on the right hand side, very popular bar, massive bar. Down here, this is called Hill Street. There's a couple of places down. We've got the Mitre, which is Blackpool's smallest pub on the left hand side. That's the smallest pub in Blackpool. Over here we've got Nobby's Karaoke Bar, which is banging at times when it's busy, absolutely rocking in Nobby's Bar. So there you go. We're now going to come out on the promenade, and I just want to show you where the other lap dancing bar is. It's just over here, and it's above Shenanigans. I'll tell you what, it's livening up a bit, but we're now looking towards the Feldman's Arcade building there, which contains Yates's, and over here now is Shenanigans, and it sounds, I'll tell you what, it's rocking in there, you know. But anyway, just above Shenanigans on the right hand side, you'll see a doorway here. Can you see? That leads up to Eden 2, a gentleman's club, yeah? That is Blackpool's second lap dancing bar. It's above Shenanigans, so there you go. I'll tell you what, it's getting a bit rowdy now here in Blackpool. Anyway, that was a look around Blackpool nightlife on a Friday, early March, and also the alternative in adult nightlife as well, such as the lap dancing bars and also the massage parlours. And by the way, there were 5 massage parlours open earlier today. I saw them. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, I'll put links in the description to all some of the entertainment, the lap dancing and the massage parlours. And if you do like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.